presentation today. So, Luane, I promise we will get back to you for that intro. I'm just going to move forward though. All right, so ECOMSPACES, we're on a mission to ensure that every e-commerce entrepreneur has access to the solutions that they need to run and grow their business. So they can focus on what they love most, creating better products to solve problems and to make their customers happy. So how we do this is through our membership. And through that membership, we provide community, we provide education, we provide services, and most importantly, we provide guidance. So entrepreneurs in the e-commerce space, they often feel very isolated and overwhelmed when they're trying to run and grow their businesses. We provide them with in-person and online communities, as well as events, workshops, online courses, and premium services that are designed just for e-commerce entrepreneurs. So this is what makes us different from a lot of other communities that you might find. All right. Looks like Luane is back. All right, so I want to do a quick poll and you can just answer in the chat. Which part of our community membership interests you the most? Is it A, the community, B, the education, C, the services, or D, the guidance? And you can feel free to answer in the chat. Okay, Rachel says B, the education. And Luane says D, the guidance. That's awesome. Awesome. So just to give you a little bit more information about our options, so I want to start with our community. Our community is a vibrant community of e-commerce entrepreneurs at all different levels. And I think that's the beauty of it, is you can really utilize our community to learn from anyone. So we have people who are multimillionaires through their businesses, and then we have people who don't even have a product yet. So it's not exclusive to a certain level of business. We're open to everyone, and we want everyone to connect and learn and grow with people who are like-minded. So with our community, our members have definitely experienced some growth. So these are some of our members here who have gone through and received guidance, as well as services, as well as membership through our community. So first we have My Happy Flow, and this is the founder here. Her name is Nicole Kane. And through our guidance, through her membership, through our services, she was able to 3x the business. And it's possibly even more since we've taken this statistic, but we've at least been able to 3x her business through the guidance and the services that we've provided her. The next person we have here is Dr. Bobby Price, and his company is Holistic Reengineering. He was able to 6x his business through our fulfillment services, as well as the guidance that we were able to provide him for his business specifically. And he's definitely an OG. He was probably one of the first ECOMSPACES members here. So he's seen us and grown with us, and we've grown with him. So it's been a great journey. And then last but certainly not least, we have Sister Nandi. She is the inventor and CEO of Rap-A-Lot. And she's been able to 3x her business. And it's been through our fulfillment services. We've provided her marketing services. We provided her guidance and support along the way. And that's just the benefit of being in our community. We assess the needs of your individual business, and we recommend the services that you need at the right time for your stage. All right, welcome, welcome. We have another person joining us. So yeah, these are just some of the members that we have here.
Can you hear me better now? Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier.
No, it's okay. I can definitely hear you. We're just going to go ahead and continue with the presentation and then just do the intros at the end. Thank you so much. And hi, Selena. Thank you for joining. All right, so the next piece that we have here that Rachel was most interested in was our education. So we help you navigate your business journey with step-by-step online courses and workshops. And each course that we create, each workshop that we create is designed to help you focus on the right things at the right time for maximum growth. And to take this even further, I just want to show you guys how exactly we do that through our education. So it's through a step-by-step system that our CEO, Myray, actually developed called our roadmap. And so with our community membership, members go through 5 different stages of their business. And as you can see here, these are the different stages. And at each stage in the business, you're going to learn about whatever it is that pertains to that stage that you're in for your business. So if you are at stage 1, we don't want to have you focusing on things that are in stage 5, because we want you to develop your business in the right way so that it has sustainability, so that it has a legacy, so that it actually generates wealth for you in a way that you can maintain and grow. And then here is a larger picture of that roadmap. And so what you'll notice is that right now, the programming that we're doing is focused a lot on branding. So we're focused right here in the roadmap. So all of the events that you're seeing from us, all of the workshops that you're seeing from us, they're going to revolve around brand strategy and branding. And we're actually just wrapping up those components of the workshops and events right now. So in a couple of weeks, we'll actually be moving into marketing strategy. So we'll be guiding our community members through how to develop their marketing strategies. And we think that this is important to come after your brand strategy and your branding, because you really cannot work on your marketing strategy first. A lot of people want to work on it first, but we want to make sure that you have a solid brand strategy. We've been working with our members for months now, about 2 to 3 months, to develop their each individual strategy. And now a lot of them are getting to the place where they're ready to work on their marketing strategy. I just want to ask you guys really quickly, does anyone, and you can put it in the chat, yes or no, does anyone have a marketing strategy that they're working on currently for their business? Oh, I see Rachel's heard of Dr. Bobby. That's awesome. Okay, so yes, Rachel's been gathering information. That's awesome. Okay, so you guys have a marketing strategy. So the benefit of this is if you join our membership right now, you'll be able to work with us directly, and we'll be able to not only help you develop a strong marketing strategy for your business, but also connect you with different service providers and resources that will allow you to make sure that marketing strategy is effective. So I see you guys have been gathering information, and Luane, I see you have been working on your marketing strategy. Do you have a brand strategy? You can say yes or no in the chat.
Kind of selling on Amazon. They kind of handle all the branding and stuff like that. So I want to think about selling on Amazon.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, this is our roadmap, and this is how we designed our education programs. Next is our services. So with our services that we offer, they're designed to help you elevate your e-commerce operations, from fulfillment to marketing strategy. We've got expert support to help you scale your business. So a lot of people come to us because they want fulfillment services. That's one thing that has kind of been our claim to fame, is our third-party logistics or fulfillment services. And we get a spectrum of e-commerce entrepreneurs. We have some who are like, I have thousands of orders. I literally cannot handle this by myself. And then we have some who have not received an order yet, but they know they want fulfillment. And so the reason why we have this roadmap that I just showed you guys is so that you as a business owner can know what you need to be focused on at what stage in your business. So for example, let's go back to the roadmap really quick. for example, if you are somebody who has not sold, you don't have any orders yet, or your business is not in a space to where you're making recurring sales on a regular basis, that means that you're probably not ready to delegate your fulfillment operations yet because you haven't figured out your marketing strategy. If you're not making consistent sales in your business, this means you don't have a strong marketing strategy. So to delegate your operations, such as fulfilling orders, you're jumping the gun. You could be losing money. You could be wasting time, energy, and effort that you could be putting towards developing a stronger marketing strategy. So these are the things that we guide our members on when they become members. All right. So diving into some of the frequently asked questions about our fulfillment membership. Hold on one second. Let me move this down. Diving into some of the frequently asked questions about our fulfillment services and services in general. The first question we get is, what services do you offer? So we offer services exclusively to our community members. Just this past year, we decided to do away with a la carte services. So some people come to us and they're like, I just want fulfillment. I just want shipping. I just want third-party logistics. That's it. And we realized that to be your fulfillment partner, to be a partner with you in fulfillment, we have to know the other aspects of your business. We have to be able to see the other aspects of your business and how they're contributing to your fulfillment operations. And for that reason, we require that anybody who wants a service from us, they be a member so that we can offer advisement on their business or connect them with somebody who can offer that in-depth expertise that they need. So fulfillment, of course, is one of the services that we offer. Fulfillment management is another service that we offer. This tends to be for people who may be operating the business by themselves. They don't have a team and they don't have time to go in every day and check on their orders and do the things that kind of need to be done to keep the operations running smoothly. Another service that we offer is product photography. And we understand how important this is, especially in e-commerce when, you know, everything is visual. So we understand that and we offer that as well as content creation. So we offer mobile content creation, user-generated content, all of those things for your social media. And then also we offer digital marketing. So based on where you're at in your business, if you are ready to delegate your marketing, then that's something that we can provide as a service for you too, but only if you're a community member. All right. And like I said before, the way to get access to our services is to become a member. When you become a member, you'll undergo an assessment. And that assessment is done by our team. Right now, it's me and our CEO, Myray. And I think the beauty of that is for our first founding 100 members, you're going to get access to our CEO, which is rare. She has decades of insight and experience in the e-commerce industry, and she's seen hundreds of businesses go through the ups and downs of this e-commerce industry, especially during COVID and after COVID. So having her kind of in your back pocket as a member right now is invaluable. And then the other question that we get is, how much are your services? So each service definitely has its own pricing. As a member, as a community member, you pay $99 a month, and it's a subscription service. So with that $99 a month, you get access to our community, you get access to one-on-one guidance sessions, you get free access to our workshops, our events. And then if you are eligible for things like fulfillment or digital marketing or content creation or fulfillment management, those services each have their own costs. And the beauty of that is we're only exclusively working with our members. So you're not competing with the general population or the general public to get access to us. It's exclusive access. So the other thing I would like to break down is our fulfillment services costs. So a lot of times when people come to us, they're looking for our fulfillment services, and many of them have never been in a third-party logistics or fulfillment center or a warehouse before. And so we just want to make sure that we're upfront about the fees associated with that. And so here are some of the fees that you want to consider when you're looking at moving into a warehouse, when you're looking at moving into having somebody else fulfill your orders, whether it's with us or with another 3PL. So the first one is your pick and pack fees. So here our pick and pack fees start at $2.75 per order, and then it's an additional 50 cents for each item. And so with our pick and pack fees, as with most things, it's gonna work in your favor if you have more orders. So if you have more orders, you'll actually pay less. This $2.75 is for people who are shipping less than 300 orders a month. So when you think about that, that's kind of what we gauge as like, this is the point where you probably need to outsource your fulfillment. If you're getting 300 orders a month in your business or more, this is the time when you probably need to start outsourcing your fulfillment so you can grow the business in other ways. And yeah, so like, let's say you are shipping 1,000 orders a month, it's going to be to your benefit. You'll actually save money on your pick and pack fees. Another fee that we want you to consider is the onboarding fee for fulfillment services. So this is $6.99, and it's a one-time fee for account setup on our warehouse management system, and it's a white glove service. So you work directly with our customer success team, and they provide 4 weeks of implementation and assistance to help you get set up with your fulfillment operations. And then oh, I see someone else has joined. And then also for access to our warehouse management dashboard, that is $99 a month. And so with this, you're managing your orders, you're managing your inventory and your returns all in one place. Now, if this sounds like a lot of money, then you're probably not ready for fulfillment services. And I think that's just one thing that I always want to caution people about, because this is a major financial decision. So you want to make sure that you're actually getting the amount of orders to sustain this. And so everybody who becomes a member, you go through an assessment. We advise you on the next step to take. And if you're not ready for fulfillment, the beauty of it is we'll help you get there. So we're not just going to be like, oh, you're not ready, so we don't have anything for you. Our goal is to help you get to that point to grow your business so that you don't have to worry about picking and packing and shipping your own orders for the rest of your life. And then
just for perspective, it looks expensive, but a regular warehouse, for example, the onboarding fee, they're gonna ask $5,000. And the dashboard access, they will ask $500 per month. So we actually were able to create something that was a little bit cheaper, not a little bit, a lot cheaper than other fulfillment center for smaller businesses. But the reason why you have to pay is because it's a lot involved with fulfillment, and people usually don't realize that. Yeah, so that was just a perspective.
Yeah, and that's a great perspective. It is a lot involved. It's logistics. And we want to be your partner in that. We know what we're doing. We've been doing this for a while. Our founder, Myray, has actually been doing this for 10 years. So you definitely want to have her on your side when you do start fulfillment. And then here's some other costs to consider in terms of using our services. You want to consider shipping rates. They can depend on the carrier that you select. We give our members and our clients the option to choose either the cheapest service when they ship, or they can ship with the carrier of their choice. So we do overnight deliveries, overnight shipping for some people. We do same day local pickup for some people. We're able to kind of move and operate as you operate with your business. So that's definitely something to consider. And also in terms of other costs that are associated, you want to think about the packing supplies. So if you don't have your own custom packaging, if you don't have packaging that you would prefer to use, we can definitely provide you with the packaging for your shipments. It just comes at a cost. So we purchase our packaging through Uline, so you would be assessed at that price and then added 20%. The next one is storage. So when we pick and pack your inventory, we have to store it in our warehouse, which you'll see in just a few minutes. But we store it there, and to store inventory in any warehouse, it's going to come with fees. Our storage starts at $1 a month per cubic foot for our bins, which you'll see in a moment, and then $1 a day for pallets. And then the last fee that can be associated here is our receiving inventory fee. So we have guidelines that we coach you on through those 4 weeks of implementation so that you know how to send your products to the warehouse. So whether you're producing the products yourself and dropping them off physically, or having them shipped from your manufacturer, or having them shipped from wherever you're at in the world to our warehouse, we have certain ways that they have to be shipped so that we can ensure that everything is accurate. And when those ways and those guidelines are not followed, then you start to incur some fees associated with that.
Yes.
So I just want to give a little bit of perspective on some fulfillment service scenarios, so that you guys can get a better picture of what I'm talking about. So here we have a fulfillment scenario for a women's apparel brand that is actually a fulfillment member here, and then also a cookbook brand that is also a member here. So when you look at the top here, you'll see this is how much they pay in fulfillment costs for the month. So the women's apparel brand, they paid just shy of $400 for the month. And then this cookbook brand, they paid just shy of $1,000 for the month. So let's look at the differences between the two brands and why and what was the difference. So first here, looking at the women's apparel brand, we can see that the price range for their items are between $20 to $120+ per item. And so for this month, they had 29 shipments or 29 orders that came in. And with those items, it was 79 items in the total orders, and it came to $102 in pick and pack fees. So the pick and pack fees are when our team goes and picks each individual item off of our shelves, and then they pack it into whatever preferred shipping packaging you want. They'll print the label, and then our carrier comes and picks it up each day. Then you have to think about the shipping cost. So the shipping labels for this client cost them $191.69 for the month. Also, they utilize our shipping packaging. So the cost for that was between 20 cents to 35 cents per shipment, and they use poly mailers from us. So it was between $5.80 to $10.15 for those 29 orders. And then in terms of storage fees, it cost them $73.80 for the month. So when you think about that in terms of what does that look like per order, that they're paying us $10.28 per order for everything that we just went through. Okay, so in comparison, we have our cookbook client. And so this client, again, they spent about $1,000 in pick and pack fees for the month, or fulfillment costs for the month. And what that breaks down to is they have one item. That item costs $29. They had 110 orders that month. and they paid $277.50 in pick and pack fees. Their shipping cost for each order was $5.91. Their shipping package cost for each order was 20 cents per shipment. They also use our packaging, and it's the same packaging for each order, each product, because it's always going to be the same product, that one cookbook. And then in terms of storage fees, they had 2 bins and then 2 pallets of inventory that they store in our warehouse. So when you think about this, they actually spent less on their fulfillment fees than the women's apparel brand. They spent about $8.90 per order. So this is where that kind of benefit comes in if you're actually shipping more items in the month. And then last but certainly not least is our guidance. So this is what I know Luane was most interested in, and it's something that we feel like sets us apart. We really try our best to give real-time advice and answers during our weekly support sessions and just in passing. So we're located in Atlanta. A lot of our members coming to Atlanta are coming from Atlanta, but you don't have to be in Atlanta to take advantage of our community. You can receive guidance from wherever you're at. The benefit of that is we're not just giving you a bunch of events and workshops and online courses and making you figure it out on your own. So finally, the last question for you guys here is, how can you become a member? So the way that you can become a member is to join our membership with our special offer. Okay, I'm trying to get this to move. Join a membership with our special offer. For those who attend our open house tonight, you actually get 50% off of your first month. So as a member, you get access to weekly group support sessions, you get free weekly events and workshops, you get our private online community group. We actually have online courses within our community, and then we also have downloadable resources, webinar recordings, and access to our shared spaces. So this membership is $99 a month, and it includes all of that, and we're giving it to you for a special rate of 50% off your first month. So what I want to do is send you guys the updated coupon code. I'm going to put this in the chat for you guys. So if you scan this coupon code and you type in July 50, I put that in the chat for you guys, you'll actually receive our 50% off offer, and that offer ends at the end of this month. So I see that we have a few people who joined, and I just wanted to give you guys some special time to introduce yourselves. Luane, I know you had some technical difficulties, so if you want to go ahead and unmute, you can introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your business.
Yes, me and Luane Bosley here. Yeah, I'm a online seller. Well, Amazon store started last year around March. So that's pretty much. Also have an eBay store. Just haven't got that activated yet. So I'm definitely mostly in the online space on those 2 platforms.
Okay, and what type of products do you sell on Amazon?
I kind of focus on like health and beauty. Let's see, like stuff that you pantry, a grocery, stuff that people like really need. That's kind of been my focus here recently. But really, if I find something profitable, I will sell it. But mostly, I found my inventory right now is mostly, like I said, household, health and beauty, stuff of that nature. Grocery.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. And that's something that we offer as well. So we do have a group of our members who actually sell on Amazon. They sell on other platforms, and that's something that we are able to offer guidance in. We do have experts here who can excuse me, who can offer that guidance that you're looking for in terms of how to sell better on Amazon and how to navigate that platform better. All right, and then Selena, would you mind unmuting and introducing yourself?
Sure. Hi, my name is Selena Zinchak. I'm the founder and CEO of ECOMSPACES. We manufacture our own hair care products. We are all natural and organic, and we use Ayurvedic herbs. Personally, we have our own Shopify website, and then we also sell on Amazon Prime. We are on Walmart.com, eBay, Etsy. We have our own TikTok shop. So we basically everywhere digital. And we are now trying to get in store. And one of the first store that we're going to pitch to this September is Walmart. We're going to Bentonville to pitch our products to them for it to potentially be on Walmart. I mean, now we are on Walmart.com, but now trying to get into Walmart stores too. So my first question I had was, now that we're trying to get into stores, it's going to be mass production. It's going to be supplying all of Walmart. Is it something like that too that you guys also handle?
That is a I would say it's a tricky question, but it's an interesting question for us. So just to give you a little bit of transparency, we actually, one of our clients, I would say about a year and a half ago or a year ago, made for locks.
No, she was here, yeah, last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
So about a year ago, we started working with one of our clients, and she actually sells her products on shelves in Walmart locations throughout the country. And so that gave us the opportunity to test out that model. And so we learned a lot through that model. And two of the things that we learned were, one, that's not our specialty.
Okay.
Two, we have great network partners who are able to provide that service to our members that we can connect them with.
Okay.
But
and I will say the but is the reason why, so we can do it. We do retail, we do Amazon FBA, we can put people in retail place if they are ready for it. So one thing about our service and our membership is that we do an assessment of your business. If you come to us, we can give you the right fulfillment center and 3PL who's going to do a great job at that. But I will not let the member know if we assess that it's going to kill your business. And I don't say that lightly. We saw a couple of other businesses that went to retail and lost their businesses because that wasn't a good decision financially for the business. Doing retail entails a lot of cash upfront. And it's a lot of things about chargebacks that you're not going to find out until you start doing business with these retailers. And seeing all these businesses losing their business or almost losing their sanity, we don't want that for nobody. So unless if we see that you already have the cash needed up front, you have backup, you have access to capital, your brand is very strong. And not only that, that all your direct channels, because I hear you all over the place. You on Shopify, you have your own Shopify, you on all these different platforms where you do D2C. Are you already mastering this so well that you don't even have to take care of it, so now you can focus on retail? That's another thing. So it's so many different things. So that's the differentiator with us and other companies, is that if we assess that you're not ready for this service, we will not send you to someone and we will say no. If you are ready for it, we're gonna figure it out with you.
Okay. So then I will be interested in us working on the digital side of ECOMSPACES, because I know that with the online platform that I'm on now, I'm gonna make more profit than even with retail. And ECOMSPACES was built on e-commerce, on digital. So I still want to keep that going, even though that I'm trying to get the products in stores too, but I will make more profit from my online what the company
Exactly.
was built on.
Exactly. Online, your own store, your own Shopify is really where you should put most of your energy. And what I tell people is that for the retail, Target, Walmart, all of these other retailers, I will let them come to me and beg me to be in their retail store. And so I can define the terms. I was talking about this with that owner yesterday. She was telling me she regrets so much that she was the one who went to Walmart and pitched to Walmart. She went in for the same similar program that you do right now. And if it was now, she could have went to them and get better margins, and then also better payment terms. So some people are being paid as soon as they send the inventory because they negotiated because Walmart wanted them, not the other way around. So that's another thing about retail. We need to be smart about it. And right now, these retailers are going after small businesses and they're making a lot of money on the chargebacks.
Yeah. The good thing this time, what I like, I'm going with rice. So I was one of the company that Walmart came over and we pitched our products to them at the Russell Center. So they get to know that, I mean, I'm not just coming alone anymore. At least I'm coming with some backing from Rice. So hoping for better terms for that. And I was also part of the retail readiness program at Rice, the RRA. Yes.
Yeah, we're familiar.
Yeah, we're familiar.
We also like breast-
Yeah, we're Rice stakeholders, so
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes. We're very familiar with
Me
the Retail
too.
Readiness Academy.
I'm pretty new to Rice, so.
So one thing I would say, go pitch to them so you can have the experience. You go over there, do the pitches a lot of, but when it's time, you're like, okay, we want you on our shelf. Be very like negotiate. Don't accept what they give you. And if
Okay.
they say no, it's too much, don't do it. You have to make. If they really want you, they're gonna let you do whatever you want. That's
Okay.
yeah.
I
All
love
right.
that.
Thank you. I love that.
Brandon is just giving free advice. You're not even a member yet.
Actually, want to get to the membership. So in the membership, for the other people, in the membership, so I do that right now with the members. They can schedule one-on-one with me every week, every month if they want to. And ask me all these questions. It's not only, oh, we do fulfillment or you have to do some service with us. No, hey, I'm doing this. Is it a good idea or what do I need to look for? Because the beauty with us at ECOMSPACES, we've seen so many brands here doing the bad stuff, the wrong stuff, and then figuring out how to get back on their feet. And then some people do stuff really well. We have members here who started in 2020, less than 100K a year, and now they're projecting 10 million. So we know what they did wrong and we know what they did right. And we want to share that with the community. All the mistakes that I made with my own business, I have another business. I can tell you, okay, you should not do this because I did this and this is what happened to me. But then when I went and did this other thing, it worked out. So that's really what we want to do. We want to make sure that you guys don't repeat the same mistake that we did and that we tell you what we did right so you can do that instead.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I will be joining.
Yes, well, we'll be so glad to have you, and I can definitely follow up with you if you have any additional questions. I'll be following up with each of you individually, but yeah, I just want to make sure that's clear that if you guys have any questions about anything, we're definitely open. So I'll be emailing all of you directly so that you can open that dialogue. But yes, like my Ray just showcased, the benefit of being in our community is we have insight from hundreds of e-commerce brands that we've actually personally worked with. We get to see the inside of their Shopify on a daily basis. So we know what they're making, what they're not making. We see their inventory, we see the issues that they face, we see the triumphs, we see the success that they face, we see everything in between every day.
We have one of our members hire some.
Yes.
Hiring.
That's the benefit of it. It's not just fulfillment services or one-on-one, like we literally just help someone, help one of our members hire their new operations team. And just really help them scale their business to the next level. And I think that's the level of support that you can always expect from us, because we've been in your shoes. We're entrepreneurs. I would say a lot of people on our staff. I'm an entrepreneur. My Ray is an entrepreneur. She's a serial entrepreneur in e-commerce. So I think that those are the benefits. You're actually working with people who have been in your shoes before. So with that being said, I want to turn it over to my Ray. She's actually going to give you guys a virtual tour of our warehouse. So I'm going to make her the host so you guys can see her view, and turn it over to her.
Okay. So here we look at space. Okay. So you can see Jasmine here. We have actually a little content here. I'm going to show you quick with a podcast. So our members who are in Atlanta can actually use this, can book them to record. But then I'm going to go to the back. So we have private offices as well. And oh, we also do product photo here, photo shoot. So in the back here, this is where the magic happens. Let me see if I can hear. So we have all our members. So the members who actually qualify are ready. So I don't want to say qualify, are ready to do fulfillment, get to be able to ship their inventory here and store the inventory in the warehouse. As you can see, this is one of the brands, and they're actually in Walmart. Selena, if you want to check them out. But we do all their D2C here. We ship to Amazon FBA for them. We can pre-pack, label, and do all of this. One thing that we do when we get you ready for fulfillment, if we assess that you are not ready, is to make sure that you have barcodes on your products. It could be UPCs. If you're not ready yet, we can actually provide you barcodes that you're going to integrate in your packaging, like this person, for example. And yes, so this is where we pick the items. So the packer is going to come. They know exactly with the system where every single product are located. Wow. And so you see we have locations here. And the system going to tell them to come and pick. So here, this is one of our members. They are called a few woodmen, and they sell watches. As you can see, we have all type of products. We also have, oh, this is a crochet right there. We also have a lot of, how can I say, a lot of apparel as well, merch. So this is Magic City. But I'm not gonna lie, we have a big preference for wellness products and hair products, skincare and things of that nature, but we also do apparel as well. People who sell a lot of products usually send us pallets that we can store like that, like you can see. But we also work with smaller brands who come and they drop off their inventory themselves after they produce it from home. And we have a few members like this, actually. So we, as you can see, we serve very, very small businesses, but also very, very large businesses. And this is our packing stations right there. And that's a little bit about it. I mean, we have a little bit more space. We have a receiving dock, receiving ramp, and more stuff in the back. But yeah, you get the idea. Thank you, Lorraine. And if you're in Atlanta, you guys are welcome to come visit us.
All right, y'all. So you had a chance to see our warehouse space and we answered some of your questions. I'm going to be following up with each of you, like I said, individually, so that I can open the forum for you to ask more questions or provide you with more information if you'd like. I also wanted to let you guys know that we're approaching the end of one of our workshop series on branding. And so we're in the last 2 weeks of this series. It's called Mimosas and Branding, and we offer it in person and virtually. And so this workshop happens on Saturday mornings from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We've been doing it since June. And so this next session, we'll be working with one of our favorite web designers. She's going to be coming in and taking a look at you guys' websites and giving you some insight on how to make your website better as an e-commerce brand. She also offers web design services if you don't want to do it yourself. So what I would like to do is share that information. So if any of you guys would like to attend Mimosas and Branding, we have a session coming up this Saturday. It's from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that is both in person and virtually. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull up that. If anybody wants to scan the QR code, or if you want to ask any questions while we're still here, you're welcome to do so at this time. Okay. Going back to this. Okay, so yes, this is our Mimosas and Branding event. And it is coming up this Saturday, July 27th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we have our special guest, Malika Planis, and she is the founder and CEO of On 12 Management. She is an expert in Shopify websites, digital marketing. She can help you improve the look of your website, your social media, and more. So if this is something that you're interested in, definitely scan this QR code and join us. We have in-person options available and we have virtual options available. So if you're in Atlanta, feel free to join us in person. We'll have a nice little brunch spread and some mimosas for you. And if you're joining virtually, you'll have some great information and opportunities to connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs. So if anybody has any questions, now's your time to answer them or ask them, and I can answer them. And Myra is still here, so she can answer some as well. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for joining and giving us the opportunity to share our space with you guys during this open house. And we look forward to seeing you all in our community soon.
Just want to say thank you for hosting this event and providing the info. Thank you.
Make sure we don't have any additional questions. Luane, did you have any?
I have a question.
I said thank you. Thank you for hosting this and providing the info. Appreciate it.
All right.
I have a question. So I've just started out. I have like
well,
over.
If all hearts and minds are clear, we'll go ahead and end today's session. I'll be following up with each of you individually via email. So if you want to ask questions there, you're welcome as well. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye. Right. Good to go.